Hey guys, so I'm here today barefaced because as promised I'm going to do my updated everyday routine. I did film a video for last week and I ended up scratching it because it wasn't in focus. I felt kind of rushed throughout the video because I had somewhere to be. So I didn't want to edit and upload something that I was unhappy with. So I figured I'll do the fashion haul for next week because I have some fashion bits coming up, and I just won't post anything for last week, so I apologize. But I'm going to show you guys, a couple of you have been asking me for my faux freckle, my face routine that I've been doing, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've already primed my face with the Glossier priming moisturizer. I'm gonna go in with my Marc Jacobs coconut primer, which is so good. It has worked miracles on my skin. So I just take 2 to 3 pumps because it also gives me a really nice slip to, putting my foundation on. It sucks because I wanted to use the new Hourglass foundation today, but I went to the pool yesterday and I'm a lot darker than what I usually am. Like, you guys can't see obviously because the camera and whatnot, my face is in focus, but I am darker than what I normally am. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint in Dark and in Rich and kind of mix the two so I can get a darker shade. It's the new Hourglass foundation, the Vanish foundation. It is so good. It's definitely on the fuller coverage side, but you can definitely sheer it out. Did I say definitely like 3 times? You can sheer it out with a beauty blender, which is what I do. I just, literally swipe it on. It's so creamy and emollient. But I wonder, should I mix the two? I mean, I don't need that much coverage. And it doesn't feel heavy on the skin either. Maybe I'll put some in the center of my face. How about that? I'll give you a little bit of some action. There we go. So there's that. And I love the packaging. I think it's so freaking cool. Leave it to Hourglass to do innovative, packaging. Absolutely love their stuff. But let me give these a really good shake. This might look really dark on camera, but I promise you, I am a lot darker today. No, that actually might be good. So I'm just gonna wipe this shit on my freaking face. That works. I'm gonna take the Hourglass buffing brush. I'm not sure if that's the actual name for it, but it's their buffer brush, and I'm just gonna mix that all together. Now for the bags, which are very prominent, so I'm gonna use a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury retoucher in shade 3 medium. Now that looks light as hell. I'm not going for that Kim K highlight, but I don't know how this will look since I'm a little bit darker now. So I kind of messily put it in a V shape. That looks scary. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can blend this out. Okay, maybe a little bit. Shit. A little bit of the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer, and this is a medium deep. Oh, I forgot to tell you what shade I am in that Hourglass foundation. I'm like an NC35, and I'm in the shade Golden Tan. Perfect shade match. Okay, that's a little bit better. So I'm just using this on the edges of the concealer. So sent over these multi-balm sheer things. They're they make me think of Clinique chubby sticks. Now this shade, this particular shade, is called Sheer Sculpt. It's sculpting shade, obviously. But it makes me think of Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder medium, but in cream form, in stick form. It is so good. Again, I'm like an NC35, and this shows up really nice on my skin. So I'm gonna show you. I just take the balm like that, kind of swipe. It looks scary, I know, but it shears out to almost nothing. And then I'm gonna take my Artis Oval 6 brush and just kind of buff that out, and take my beauty blender to blend it even more. And bam. That's a really nice product. I love it. I think it's really good. Oops. Why did I do that? But I'm really surprised at the quality of this stuff. It's really good. And they have it at Target already because I've seen them. I believe they're $22 or $18 or $22, one of them. Something like that. But really affordable compared to the sculpting powder. And I love that it's in this like balmy, you know, texture. And they also have them in colors. So this is in the shade Wild Rose, which is like this muted berry kind of color, which I've been using for blush. So I just swipe like that and kind of take my fingers and shear it out. I did pick up the Wayne Goss airbrush brush. It is absolutely beautiful. It is tapered. It is the softest fucking brush I've ever put on my face. And I'm not even exaggerating. The shit is butter on my face. It is amazing. So I'm gonna take a little bit. I've been using this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. It's actually a pretty good powder to be. I don't like drugstore powders because they're shit. But I'm gonna add a little bit of the Hourglass ambient lighting powder as well. I've been mixing the two together just so I get a little bit more coverage because this has some tint to it, the Maybelline one. So get some of that on my brush, get a little bit of the Hourglass. It's like my own custom powder thing. I just like mixing stuff together. And then just brush really nice dusting on the center of my forehead. Oh my god, it's so soft. So soft. Yes. I'm going to take my Glossier Topaz highlighter because I am a little bit tanned. Usually I'll use quartz, but today I'm going for a more bronzier effect. Very pretty. Now the trick for the faux freckles is to warm up whatever pencil it is that you're using. I've used all different types of pencils to try to get the most natural effect, and the only one I can find is this Anastasia, the Brow Wiz, is good for me. So what I'm gonna do is do my brows first, and that will give the pencil some slip. It'll just warm the product up. I'm not going to do too much to my brows, but so I concentrate my freckles just on the center of my nose and then along all the way up to here because I have a couple of freckles already as it is, more on like this portion of my face. So I literally just kind of quickly do this in no order. Like some people do place one here, place one there, place one here, you know, and that's how they do freckles, and it just doesn't look natural. But I think it's fun. You can make deeper ones, and then you can just go around the eye. I bring it all the way back to like where the hairline is, so that it looks really natural. So that's pretty much it for the freckle part. Like, this is what the finish, what I get. And then throughout the day, I make sure to take my pencil with me because sometimes I forget that I have them on and I swipe them off. But for the most part, I mean, they pretty much last on my face all day. And I kind of like it because it almost, throughout the day, it melts into the skin and just sets better, and it just looks even more natural. I've been using this lash serum, and I feel like if I put on eyeshadow and liquid liner, I can't really see if my lashes have changed or not. So I've just been going bare eyelid. Sometimes I'll brush a little bit of MAC Soba all over the lid, but for the most part, I have just been using mascara just to see if the lash serum is working. And I'm on week 2, and so far, so good. I'll tell you guys all about it in a post, I'm sure. Yeah, they're a lot longer than what they used to be. And even the girls at work noticed that they were longer. Oh yeah, very happy. Nadie es como tú. No he podido encontrar la mujer que dibuja mi cuerpo en cada rincón. I wanted to zoom up even closer and scare you guys. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I personally like looking in the mirror, especially here in the front part of my lashes. Those were always really short. They've never been that long before, so that stuff is definitely working. I'm curious to see what the results will be in 4 more weeks, because this is going on week 2. I'll talk about it in the future. I'll tell you what it is. I don't want to tell you that it works if it doesn't. So have a few weeks left, but so far I have noticed a tremendous improvement in the condition of my lashes, the amount of my lashes. I mean, they've always been full, but they're a lot fuller now, and they're growing. So yeah, lips. Now I'm gonna be really boring because I've been using these same lip products for, I don't know, months now. And these have been years. It's the same 2 lip liners, MAC Strip Down, Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. As of late though, I've been using the Kylie Dolce K lip liner all on my lips without using the liquid lipstick, and putting a little bit of powder on, and I'm perfectly fine. But today I think I'm just gonna go with Kat Von D's Bow and Arrow. And the lip treat, I don't know, it's like my signature lip. Like, when in doubt, line with Iconic Nude, and then I go in with Bow and Arrow. With Bow and Arrow, which for some reason it appears really light on camera. I don't know why. It almost looks like it's washing me out, see? But it really isn't. Okay, I'm close again. And I won't do those poses for you because they annoy the shit out of me. Yeah, no, this, I know a couple of you ask for close-ups at the end, because at the end I kind of like zoom out and I'm like, okay, that's it, I'm done. And everybody's like, well, we want to see up close, so here it is up close. But I'm not doing any fancy posing for you, because that, I can't deal. Anyway, so fashion haul will be up next week for sure, because I have some stuff getting here on Monday, I think tracking said. And then I'm waiting for something else that's very special that I've been waiting. I've been on a wait list for it, and they finally emailed me, and I went ahead and just got it. So yeah, I don't know. And then maybe I'll do it in like a, I don't know. I want to film lookbooks and things like that. The reality is I don't have anyone to help me do it. So it's just me and my trusty old tripod. I will see you guys in the next one because I'm just rambling now. Bye.